What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a very exciting transfer news video because guess what guys, a French journalist who works for Eurosport and Canal Plus is reporting that Fekir and his agent Jean-Pierre Barnes will be in Liverpool this Sunday to finalize the deal for Fekir to move to Liverpool. This French football journalist is called Romain Collet-Gaudin. I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name, and I'm really excited about this. He said, and I quote, "Fekir and his agent Jean-Pierre Barnes should be in Liverpool this Sunday to settle the final details of the transfer of the French international. If all goes well, medical visit in stride, hashtag LFC." So he's saying that if the deal is done and the paperwork are signed, then Fekir could have his medical today as well in Liverpool. I'm so incredibly excited about this, and the journalist who works for Eurosport and Canal Plus is pretty reliable. I'm not saying that the deal is officially done, but I just had to make a video about this because I couldn't be more excited about Fekir. In this video we will take a look at what his agent said about Fekir's potential move to Bayern Munich, and also we will take a look at Fekir's numbers, what kind of goals ratio he has per game at Lyon, and many more. So stay tuned. If you enjoy these types of transfer videos, please leave a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe with post notifications on so you don't miss a future video. I want to show you a picture that was put up by Fekir's friend. Fekir only follows about 90 people on Instagram. Most of them are professional players, so we are assuming that this guy is a close friend of Fekir, who put up this picture that you can see on the screen right now. And this picture has Fekir in a Liverpool shirt, and the hashtags say hashtag Liverpool, hashtag Fekir. This guy just commented below his Instagram picture in French, which it translates to, "Seriously, you will find out more after the World Cup." That's what he's saying. So either before or after the World Cup, it looks like that Fekir will become a Liverpool player. I think Liverpool knows that we should get the deal done sooner or later, and I think this is a very good information, because if Fekir is a close friend who they follow each other, so not only this close friend follows Fekir, but Fekir follows this guy on Instagram. As I already said, he only follows about 90 people, most of them are professional players. So if the Fekir follows this guy, that means that they are close friends, they know each other. And if this guy puts up a picture of Fekir in a Liverpool shirt, that means that Fekir must be close to transferring to Liverpool. And also another thing that I wanted to tell you guys, and agents don't do this most often. Agents actually don't comment on links with other clubs because they want to get the price up for the players. So actually Fekir's agent Jean-Pierre Barnes denied Bayern Munich talks, telling the Bild German newspaper there is no contact with Bayern. And I think Lyon will be devastated about that, because Lyon wanted a bidding war for Fekir. Lyon wanted, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid to all start bidding for Fekir, and that will drive the price up. That's what their hope was. But Fekir's agent knows what Fekir wants. He wants to sign for Liverpool, so that's why he's rubbishing this claim that there is no contact with Bayern. And this is why I think that Lyon might have to sell Fekir before the World Cup, because they know that they probably know that Fekir wants to sign for Liverpool. He set his mind to play under Jurgen Klopp, to join fellow teammates like Fabinho, of course Naby Keita. Former Anfield Liverpool player and Anfield legend Jan Murby suggested that Fekir will sign for Liverpool before the World Cup. He said, and I quote, "There will be more business to come, and Fekir is clearly a player they want and will hope to tie up a deal before the World Cup." Fekir is very much in line with the attacking players we have at the club, at being able to handle the ball at a high tempo, play at a high tempo, being cute with a sharp mind. I would be amazed if there are not other big clubs interested, but Liverpool are slowly making their way back, not only to the top of the English game, but the top of the European game. there will be more and more of those players keen on joining them, and Fekir is valued around like 60 million pounds. So I think if Liverpool sign Fekir for close to 60 million, that would be a fair price, and that would make Fekir the second biggest transfer in Liverpool's history. And I just read yesterday that 6 of Liverpool's top 10 most expensive signings came under Jurgen Klopp, which is fantastic to see that the owners, FSG, who I and many other Liverpool fans have been critical with in the past, they are actually backing Jurgen Klopp and backing Liverpool to get back to the top of Europe and to the top of the Premier League. And I'm just so happy that finally Liverpool are acting like, and they behave like a big club again. Because since Rafa Benitez left Liverpool, we were left behind by the other top clubs, not just in the Premier League, but definitely in Europe. And now I think that we are back into the top 10 of the European clubs, and definitely we are a club who I wouldn't be, and the world wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool challenge Manchester City for the title next season, and the world wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool went to the quarterfinals and the semi-finals of the Champions League regularly, and that's where we want to be. But I think Liverpool need more players, of course, and I'm really excited about this Nabil Fekir deal, because I think this could be a game changer. Nabil Fekir is such a brilliant, creative player. He is really strong. He can dribble, he can pass the ball, he can score, he can get assists, and he can drive the ball forward with the ball. So I expect Liverpool to be a big improvement on last season with Fekir, Fabinho and Naby Keita. These are 3 players who Liverpool desperately need, because last season, as I already said in yesterday's video, we finished 25 points behind Manchester City. So we need to do something drastic like this, signing 3 first team players who improves our first 11. And don't worry guys, there will be still room for Henderson, Wijnaldum, Lallana, maybe Emre Can if he decides to stay, but it doesn't look like that. And also today there are reports that Besiktas are interested in both Daniel Sturridge and Divock Origi. Origi's agent said today that Divock Origi will go back to Liverpool. His time at Wolfsburg wasn't as successful as they hoped for, because he was left out of the team in the middle of the season and he only scored 6 goals for Wolfsburg. But he actually became somewhat of a hero at Wolfsburg, because they actually had a hugely disappointing season in the Bundesliga. They had to do a playoff final against second division club Holstein Kiel for staying actually in the Bundesliga. So Wolfsburg almost got relegated, but of course they beat Kiel home and away, and Divock Origi got a goal and an assist in those games. So he actually saved Wolfsburg from getting relegated, but scoring 6-7 goals for Wolfsburg throughout the season is a very disappointing number for Origi. But the agent said that it's up to Jurgen Klopp whether he keeps Origi or not. And if Origi, leaves Liverpool, they are saying that they are already speaking with Besiktas. Besiktas want Origi, and it looks like that if Origi cannot stay at Liverpool because Jurgen Klopp doesn't want him to, he will go to Besiktas. And now let's look at Nabil Fekir's numbers, because Nabil Fekir made his debut in the 2013-14 season. He's only 24 years old. He was born in 1993. And he is 173 centimeters tall. He's 5 foot. That's 5 foot 8 inches tall. And he actually scored in total 57 goals in 153 games. But especially this season, Nabil Fekir has been hugely impressive. He played 39 games for Lyon, scoring 23 goals, got 9 assists. Last season, so not the season that just finished, but the season before that, he scored 14 goals in 49 games. And then the season before that, he was injured for the most part, getting only 4 goals in 9 games. But before that season, he got 15 goals in 39 games. So basically saying that in a fully fit season, Nabil Fekir got at least 14 to 15 goals a season. But last season, where he improved massively, he got actually to 18 goals in 29 games in the French league, which is very, very good numbers. And also in Europe, he has some experience. He already played 27 games in the Champions League and the Europa League, so I'm really excited about this. And Nabil Fekir recently scored a goal for France as well in a friendly. I think they played the Republic of Ireland, and he scored in a 2-0 victory for France. He has 11 caps for the French national team and scoring 2 goals. And he has been, you know, in and out of the French side. He was first called up in 2015. So I'm really excited about this transfer. I just really hope that Liverpool can get this done sooner or later. But definitely I'm hoping for it to be done sooner, because then Liverpool can really move on to other transfers, and we still need a goalkeeper in my opinion. Let me know who should Liverpool sign in your opinion. Let me know what do you think about this report. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Goodbye.